iconic is it that I'm doing this video in my knockoff Gucci headband from Amazon? Something that Jeffree would never be caught dead in, I'm sure, but I'm just saving up for my private jet, so I didn't want to get a real one, just for that reason. Hey guys, it's Eshani. So today we are going to be doing a video that I haven't done in a while, and that is a controversial review video. I know that these kinds of YouTuber collaborations tend to be controversial. People tend to get up in arms about it. I'm not gonna physically put my arms up because I haven't shaved my armpits in a couple days. It's also been a while since I've done a Jeffree Star review video. So today we are going to be talking all about possibly the biggest makeup launch of not just this whole year, but definitely of the past few years, I would say. The Jeffree Star Shane Dawson Conspiracy Collection. We're gonna throw some disclaimers out there before I get into the review, just because this is a video that needs some disclaimers. If you guys don't follow Shane Dawson, I find that shocking. Go follow him. I'll throw a link to his channel in the description box down below, but Shane has been doing this series where he's basically been filming the entire process of creating these products. Shane is someone that I followed on YouTube for many, many years. Even before I really got into the beauty industry, I was following Shane's channel. So needless to say, I have a soft spot for Shane. I absolutely love him. I mean, I purchased this collection to support him and his new makeup journey. I think it's awesome. Watching that series, it's definitely given me a new insight into Jeffree's world as well. I still always have backed up his products. His products are very high quality. I've said nothing to the contrary on my channel. The only thing I had to minorly critique were a few of his liquid lipstick components leaked on me, but other than that, his formulas are top-notch and I have said nothing different. I love makeup. I'm also a makeup review channel, and at the end of the day, just letting you guys know, I am not on Jeffree's side. I am not on Shane's side. I am on your side. I'm not here to make more sales for Jeffree or for Shane because both of them are doing great without me. I'm literally a nobody in their world and I completely understand that. So to me, the priority is making sure that you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, the people who are spending your hard-earned money on these products, know what the products are actually like, how they actually perform. Is the packaging good? Are the formulas good? Do the palettes perform overall? That is what I'm here to tell you guys today. So that is why this review is a very honest opinion. Good quality products are good quality products. Bad quality products are bad quality products. And at the end of the day, my assumption is that you are watching this video because you are potentially interested in purchasing these items. So I'm gonna tell it to you raw. I'm gonna tell it to you straight because at the end of the day, like I said, I am on your side. You are the only people that I am taking into account when I am talking about these products. Okay, so disclaimer out of the way. I grabbed 3 products from this conspiracy collection. I grabbed the 2 palettes, and then I also grabbed one of the pig mirrors. Now, let's just quickly talk about the mirror. This is something that I honestly only purchased because I freaking love Shane. But with that being said, I'm gonna talk about the actual product. So it came in this box, which is a really, really nice, pretty heavy duty cardboard box. You've got Jeffree's logo, you've got Shane's logo, and then when you pop the box open, the actual mirror is sitting in a really, really nice cushiony foam. As you can see, I got the pink pig mirror. There's also a black one. This mirror is also gonna come in handy because my freaking mascara is flaking all over my face. So good looking out, pig mirror, good looking out. But yeah, as you would expect, this other side is a mirror. It's a really legit mirror, very, very nice quality. All of the little lines on the pig are all kind of textured. They're all raised. I don't know if you can hear that, but there is some texture to this mirror. And then also on the handle, you've got Shane Dawson's logo etched on this side and then Jeffree's logo etched on this side. Super, super cute. This was $30. And honestly, I mean, this is just a collector's item. So is it a must-have? Definitely not. Is it freaking cute and really good quality and worth the $30? Yeah, I would say so. I'm definitely not disappointed in this mirror at all. I think all the little details, all of the design, the mirror itself performs great. I mean, I have I have no issues with this. Very happy I grabbed one. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the meat and potatoes of this video. The 2 palettes. These were the only other things I purchased from the collection. I was thinking of getting some of the liquid lips. There's a really beautiful red that I had my eyes on, but honestly, if you guys were online during the launch of these products, it was absolute mayhem. I feel blessed, honored. I mean, I feel like I won the lottery just because I was actually able to purchase these. Anyways, let's go ahead and chat. So this is the first palette we're gonna talk about. This is the Mini Controversy palette. This is what the outer box looks like. This is what the back looks like. And then the palette itself is absolutely gorgeous. It's a pretty standard, very streamlined component. It's a cardboard palette, but kind of has this like plasticky coating on it. The fact that it has these holographic lines through it, I mean, it's really, really pretty packaging. Pop the palette open, there is a mirror up here, and then you are getting 9 different shades. Within this palette, as well as within the Conspiracy palette, there are really unique little stamps thrown in these palettes. Some of them are the Jeffree Star logo, some of them are the Shane Dawson logo, and then you've got some random ones, like a root beer or like a beer little glass, what do you call it? In the other palette, you've got like an Illuminati symbol and a pig and some other fun stuff. I think that's cool. I think that's a nice little touch that they added that in there. So here are swatches of the 9 shades in the Mini Controversy palette swatched on my arm. From left to right, we have the shades Flat Earth, Cry on My Couch, My Boyfriend's Purse, Controversy, Diet Root Beer, My Apology, Exposed, Canceled, and The Simulation. Can you guys tell that I'm sick and I'm like battling all sorts of nasal congestion right now? I don't know, is that someone telling me that, hey Shani, maybe you shouldn't film and upload this video today? Just sit in your pajamas and watch Stranger Things. But no, here we are doing the controversial video. Anyways, as you can see within this palette, there are 6 matte shadows, which are these 3 and these 3, and then you've got 3 shimmers over here. Now obviously this is a smaller, more curated palette, so the color variety and just the variation in looks that you're gonna get within the palette isn't gonna be as much as with the bigger palette, because you're obviously getting half the number of shades. But I will say, if you're a big purple shadow or blue shadow fan, you will really like these. I think the textures in here are beautiful. The way they perform is stunning. I have never had an issue with Jeffree Star eyeshadow formulas. The 6 matte shadows you have are beautiful. They're pigmented. They blend wonderfully. Some of them do kick up a little bit of powder, especially these lighter shades. That tends to be the case with lighter shadows, especially lighter shadows that are really pigmented, because in order to get that really pastel chalky base, you just have to infuse a ton of pigment, and it just tends to make the shadow a little bit more powdery. Nothing unmanageable. If you use Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows without a problem, you won't have an issue with these either. And then as far as the shimmers, they are super, super nice. They're not quite as foiled as something like, you know, a Natasha Denona foiled, or like the Pat McGrath shadows, or even some of those Anastasia Beverly Hills really, really metallic foiled shadows. I'm thinking of the shimmers that were in the Sultry palette. Some of those pretty much looked like a liquid. These shimmers don't go quite there, but they are completely opaque. Again, super pigmented. It's just the effect isn't quite a wet metallic. It's just more of like a true metallic powder shadow. My only critique with this palette would be a little bit of the color scheme, because I feel like there are 3 light matte shadows. You've got this purple, you've got this very light blue, and then you've got this like buttercream color. And for my skin tone, I mean, they're all just a light matte chalky shadow. I would have loved to maybe see a darker shadow, whether it be a dark brown, a dark purple, even a dark navy, just to really ground the palette. Because at the end of the day, the darkest shadows you're getting are these 2, really just this one, and it's a shimmer. And while yeah, it will add some depth, it doesn't do quite as good of a job as a matte dark shade would do. But other than that minor tweak about the color range that I would personally prefer, there's nothing wrong with the quality of this. There's nothing wrong with the packaging of this. I think it's great. I think it's sleek. I think you're getting a ton of product for the price, which, did I say this palette is $28? So I think that's super fair for 9 full-size shadows. I think it's a great palette. All right, topic change. Let's make sure I don't have any flakies on me. I do really like this mirror. I'm gonna keep it out here. I like this. Now jumping into the heroine product of the collection, the Conspiracy palette. This palette retails for $52. You get 18 shades, and the packaging of this honestly took me by surprise. It looks so much better in person than in any picture or in any video. Guarantee you guys, if you get your hands on this, you will be shook by the packaging. So this is the outer box. Very, very cool. It is thick. This is a thick puppy here. You slide this off, and then this is the palette itself. So it is a full-on like treasure chest. Very, very cool. Everything about this is awesome. I love the matte black with the glossy black that adds that kind of swirl design. I love the fact that it's actually like triangular in shape. I love that Shane Dawson's logo is large and in charge in that Illuminati looking triangle. I love the font they chose to write Conspiracy across it. Honestly, there's nothing about this that I don't like. Now, obviously, this probably isn't going to be the most travel friendly thing, but you know that going into it. I mean, this is like a collector's piece right here. And then it's got actual like latches here that you unlatch, and then this box pops open. There's a really large mirror up here, and then you are getting 18 shadows, which when I first saw them, I felt like the assortment didn't make complete sense, but this really is one of those palettes that makes a lot more sense once you start playing with it. I mean, today I definitely went pretty smoky with my look, and I incorporated this purple, this insane like purple gray duochrome shade. So I took it pretty cool. I threw this silver on my inner corners, and then this kind of charcoal gray on the lower lash line, and then incorporated some black. But you can go a totally different route with this if you go cooler. There are enough blues, greens, this insane neon chartreuse. So much fun. Some pinks, orange, red. I mean, it's an assortment for sure. And if you happen to have other palettes, other neutrals that might help tone down some of these colors, especially if they are intimidating. But I can say that this is a very unique color story. This doesn't look like any other palette on the market for sure. So for that, I give it unique points. For the actual formula and textures, similar to the Mini Controversy palette, I give it points. So let me go ahead and show you guys swatches of this palette. I swatched these 9 together and then these 9 together. So here are the first 9 swatches in the palette. From left to right, we have the shades Ranch, My Pills, Tanacon, Conspiracy, Pigment, Food Videos, What's the Tea, Diet Cola, and Not a Fact. And then here are the final 9 shades in the palette. From left to right, we have Diet Root Beer, Just a Theory, Spiraling, Trisha, Cheese Dust, Flaming Hot, Sleep Paralysis, Illuminati, and My Rides Here. Just throwing it out there, the names of these shadows, absolutely epic. If you follow Shane or have followed Shane for any length of time, you get a lot of these inside jokes. I mean, the fact that he has a shade named Ranch in this palette, epic. Absolutely epic. So within this palette, you've got 10 mattes and 8 shimmers. Really, really nice mix of mattes and shimmers. Again, these mattes are so, so nice. Now, if you swatch some of these with your finger, some of them are gonna feel almost like a cream. They're super, super pigmented, super, super slick. And that would be shades like My Pills, Tanacon, Diet Root Beer. But then there are some shades like Food Videos, Not a Fact, that if you stick your finger in them to swatch them, you might initially feel like, oh, these are really dry. However, once you look at your finger, you will see that there is so much freaking pigment in it, and that's the reason why they feel like that. So these brighter, cool toned colors, purples, this yellow, they feel dry to the touch, but they perform beautifully. They have full pigmentation, they build, they blend. There's no issues with them in application. And same with the shimmers. Now, some of these shimmers almost feel like a foil, like Diet Cola and Sleep Paralysis, and even Illuminati to a sense. Absolutely love those. Those perform really, really well with fingertips. Honestly, I wouldn't say I was completely disappointed by any shade in here. The one I was maybe a little bit underwhelmed by would be Conspiracy, this kind of metallic sage green color. I guess I just expected that one to be more foiled and to be more pigmented upon first application. You can build it up and get full opacity out of that shade, but that's the only shade out of these 18 that I wouldn't even say disappointed by, but I'm just underwhelmed because every other shade was really, really good. And I mean, the different imprints on the shadows are absolutely adorable. I love that the shade names are printed right in the palette. The packaging is epic. I mean, you're not going to see packaging like this from any other brand. And I'll just say, from my back-end knowledge, also owning my own makeup brand and doing my own research about labs, packaging, etc., the lab that Jeffree uses to make his products is one of the best labs in the country. I know their operation. Wink, wink. Absolutely no shock that these products are incredible. Like I said, I've never had any quality issues with Jeffree's products. As far as the packaging, I mean, these are not cheap to produce. In general, in the beauty industry, packaging tends to be where some brands put a lot of money into and then they kind of skimp on the product inside. And then other brands maybe don't do extravagant packaging, but the products within it are great. A good example of that would be Viseart. Viseart Pro palettes are very, very streamlined. They're very sleek, not a lot of extra packaging, but that's because all of the money is going into the product itself. But these products, I mean, especially this palette, but even this little palette, there's definitely been no skimping on the packaging, and there's definitely been no skimping on the product itself, which I think says a lot about the brand as a whole. So no matter what your personal opinions are on Jeffree as a person, I mean, there's no denying that the quality of his products are really, really good. And the packaging is incredible. Maybe this isn't everybody's taste. I totally understand that, but you can't argue with the actual quality and the way it's made. I mean, everybody will agree this is unique. This is a high quality box, a high quality product, a high quality eyeshadow formula. So overall, I mean, yeah, I think it's worth it. Now, I did do a quick Google search on this collection, and people are selling this Conspiracy palette for over $100. You guys, do not buy that. If you are someone who purchased these palettes and are reselling them on eBay, shame on you. Absolute shame on you. Alrighty, I'm gonna get off my high horse now and let's do some roundups at the end. You guys know I like to do my price per gram breakdown just so you guys know exactly how good or not so good of a deal you're getting on the products within these palettes. Breaking down the value of the Mini Controversy palette, in here you are getting 9 different shades. Each of these pans holds 1.5 grams of product, which means that you're getting 13.5 grams of product total. That means that you're paying $2.07 per gram for the shadows in this palette, which is very, very fair. Most high-end brands tend to be over $3 a gram, and then most more budget-friendly brands, where those palettes tend to be made overseas, tend to be around $1 a gram. So for all of Jeffree's products being made in the US, actually in LA, this is a really, really good buy. And then as far as the Conspiracy palette here, you are getting 18 shades, and each of these shades is also 1.5 grams a piece. That means that you're getting 27 grams total in this palette. And dividing that into the $52 that you're paying for this palette, that means that you are paying $1.93 per gram, which again, super, super fair, even more affordable price per gram than this mini palette, but honestly, they're both a steal. This palette is also made in LA. Alrighty guys, so there we have it. That is my review on the new Jeffree Star Shane Dawson Conspiracy and Mini Controversy palettes. Overall, I think if you've had your eyes on them and the color stories appeal to you, you will not be disappointed in the quality. And come on, this thing, freaking adorable. That's just my honest opinion. Again, I'm not on Jeffree's side. I'm not on Shane's side. I am on your side. My viewers, my subscribers, the people who support me, thank you guys so, so much for doing so. You guys have no idea how much your encouraging words and loving comments keep me going. They keep me motivated. So thank you so much. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe down below. But yeah, that's everything. Thank you again for watching and not judging my knockoff Gucci headband and the fact that I haven't shaved my armpits. And I will talk to you guys in my next video very soon. I'll see you then. Bye.